package here this morning. It's going to really, I think you guys are going to love this video. If you go to Johnny and Blondie on Facebook, it's the Johnny and Blondie fan page on Facebook. We're going to post a video. A bunch of guys in New York City, filmmakers, got together during the snowstorm.
Wait, a snowstorm? What?
They went snowboarding through the morning, Bertrand. We are actually in Bay City in our new digs, High Shields. We are in Bay City in what's the name of your building here, Josh?
Battery Park Commerce Center. It's right across from the Wirt Library.
On Center Avenue in Bay City.
These will be our headquarters most of the time, but we're going to take the show out too, and we're hoping that by Friday we'll have the capability. We're going to go into Frankenmuth for Snowfest Friday morning.
Okay.
And show you guys the sculptures we worked on there.
Awesome.
Frankenmuth Snowfest and Ice Fest is this weekend. It's one of the biggest events in town. There'll be hundreds of thousands of people around. And by Friday morning, they'll be getting into the later stages of their snow carving. So we'll take the show down there. And on Periscope and on YouTube, I believe, if we were able to transport that as well, you're going to be able to see those things. Now, you'll hear us still on JohnnyAndBlondie.com.
We've never done before.
No, and all that we're doing here is we're kind of reinventing the wheel in a way. We're kind of forging new ground, and we're trying to do our best to make it as interesting as we can and to retain as many people as we can. Happy to see you. Welcome to Bay City. Good morning from Gaylord. Some of you guys are responding to us on Periscope. Those of you listening to audio may not know what we're talking about. It's an app that you put on as well as yours. It's got streaming video. Same thing with our YouTube feed, and that's Johnny and Blondie Live. If you look for Johnny and Blondie Live on YouTube or on Periscope, you will find us. Our email address is johnnyandblondie@gmail.com, and our website is johnnyandblondie.com. So I'll tell you what a huge it's Jimmy Hollywood, Bughead Balloons, news, and just fun stuff. You just can't be replaced. I've tried to follow you on Periscope, but I'm quite computer challenged and I have many issues trying to hear you. If you could do a Facebook feed, that would be super great. We're working on that, right, Josh?
Yeah, somebody also asked on Periscope if you still read these, and that's absolutely true. You still are reading the Periscope. You're not taking away from the Periscope.
No, we're still reading them. And some of, we like so many Periscopers that have a lot of people following, but it's kind of hard to always respond to everything you say. And I think it's
the Ukraine. Good evening,
Ukraine. Hi from the UK. We're going to have to dedicate somebody to doing that because we're doing a show here. It's sometimes hard to monitor the Periscope thing. Thank you for all the love on Periscope, and we'll do our best to answer some of your questions. We're working. What she's saying is that our mic.
I'm hearing us.
Yeah, it's on our end.
Is it really?
I can hear it on my phone.
Computer, sweetheart.
Yeah, there's just something wrong on your end then because we're hearing it on ours. But we are going to work on a direct line feed into these, into the YouTube feed and into the Periscope feed if that's doable. We're going to try our best. Yeah, they can hear us fine. So you're obviously having an issue, okay? All right, bye-bye. Now I got to move over here to hang this up.
It should show up on your over to your screen.
Yeah, we're going to need.
Please bear with us. We're in a new dig. That's the day. It's not a great job.
Today, yeah, it does. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Oh,
Friday.
yeah, you know what? It's been a whole week since I've been doing this. 39 for a high today. Clouds giving way to sun tomorrow. 37 for your high. Morning showers. And for Wednesday, 30 with a mix of sun and clouds. Currently, it's 29 in the Tri-Cities. It's 28 in Flint.
As your friends frantically bash in their FM radios, tell them to listen to Johnny and Blondie on JohnnyAndBlondie.com. Video streams on Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook.
Alrighty then. Hey, the weather is on everybody's mind this morning. Out in D.C., they got, I think there was about 22 inches of snow, 26 or so in New York City. They're
Did
claiming.
you happen to see our friend Jody, who lives in the Shenandoah Valley in Virginia? Some pictures of hers on Facebook.
Yes, she had about
It was
20
like,
inches.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Interesting. No, we're not on an actual radio station right now. We're on JohnnyAndBlondie.com for an audio feed, Periscope, and YouTube on the internet as well. We're
Morning,
working.
Carol.
What were we talking about? The weather was 20 inches or 20 inches or so down in Virginia, 22 inches or so in New York, in Washington D.C., 26 or so in New York City. And I heard this, and it doesn't surprise me at all.
What's that?
But they can't even measure the snow correctly in D.C. without a controversy. Did you hear about this?
Oh, geez. Did Congress get involved?
There is a controversy over how much snow they got in D.C., claiming that it was not measured correctly in certain spots, and there were
It's called a
conflicting.
ruler. How is this?
I don't know where I don't have all the details in front of me here. That's also something we're working on. But we primarily apparently one group or one unit was out there measuring it and giving the official measurement, and then
Right.
Apparently somebody from the library or some media snow in
Is it
Washington
shocking
D.C.
to you?
These people are functional.
We're gonna have another hanging Chad dispute, aren't we?
There we go.
That's what is gonna happen again.
During the
Hanging
election,
Chad.
could. We are your cowbell. We should bring in a cowbell here. By the way, we do have cowbell. We need cowbell.
More cowbell.
Skippy, our producer over here in the corner as well.
Do you remember on the Shake Hands tour when Crazy Carl got drunk one night and got on stage with the band?
Yep.
In the band, do you remember that?
Shake
Oh
hands
my
with
God, how funny was that?
Tons of fun. Here, Mary goes on to write, ask for a few of them here this morning. We're
Awesome.
So we've got some stuff out that we're getting in our office. We took
still
all the
got-
junk out of our
I
office.
still got a box of crap in the back of my car.
As
so,
do I. And
yeah.
we'll if you win any of the junk from our old office, that's what we're calling it out. We'll come up with a cleverer name than that, but basically clearing out the junk from our old office.
Yeah.
And we'll autograph it all, and we'll give that stuff away as prizes over the next several
I
weeks.
love it.
All right? All the junk.
This was the office chair Johnny sat in, and it's now yours.
That's
Oh, you don't. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. You don't know how. No.
We're going to be getting some new spots that I have no information on them yet, other than to tell you that Rich Mark Wealth Management, which has been a supporter of our show and a supporter of ours personally
Yes.
for a long time, Rich Mark Wealth Management and Frankenmuth Company, that is going to be supporting us here. They've signed on to be a sponsor of this show, as have Total Control of the Tracks, which is a cool bridal DJ service. They work
awesome.
conventions and everything else, but their primary, every DJ's primary focus is brides, right?
Sure.
Josh knows this.
Money in weddings.
And there's a group now called their Mobile DJs. You can visit them on Facebook at facebook.com TCT Music. That's who you're looking for on Facebook. Known business. And I think they're in South Carolina or somewhere, aren't they?
Yeah, but he's from Michigan. The guy's from Michigan.
Is he?
originally,
Okay.
Yeah.
And the founder was combat wounded in Iraq. Started his business 2 years ago in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's expanded business to outside of the state. He has a big base of customers, and they sell, for those of you who are new gun owners, they sell Kydex holsters, well, new or old gun owners would be interested in this, Kydex holsters for pistols and ammo magazines.
Right.
They're veteran-owned, and all disabled vets manufacture their products. So he employs a lot of disabled vets.
Awesome.
Watchdog has recently teamed up with a local veteran to expand its presence in Michigan, and what you want to do is look for Watchdog Tactical on Google. Just Google Watchdog Tactical to get to their website and order whatever you can off of that website. It's real easy order. We need help here, folks, because Michigan, where we are from, Breweries, distilleries, wineries are shutting down,
Yep.
planning thousands of layoffs this season. In fact, purse manufacturers and body shops are keeping a close eye on the situation, but they're losing a lot of business from Blondie and I.
Morning, Jody.
And is Jody McHugh on here now?
Yep, she
Jody
is.
McHugh.
Music that we'll play today.
All right, and from this show that's going down the pipe right now to JohnnyAndBlondie.com and sending that to our YouTube feed and to our Periscope feed so that you guys get direct line audio as opposed to off mic like you're getting right now. We'll work on that for you. Hopefully we'll get that taken care of. All right, I was going through our emails, or maybe they were just kind of. Oh no, it wasn't. I was watching one of our Periscope broadcasts,
Okay.
delayed, and hold on, caller, I'll be right with you. I'm watching one of our Periscope broadcasts delayed. One of the comments that came up from the Army of Me 24.
Okay.
The question was, "Are you guys swingers?"
Wow.
I have no idea why they asked us that question, Blondie.
I'm not sure how to answer.
Do they have a pro? What is their profile name again?
Yeah, I tried looking it up. Army of Me 24 wanted to know.
Guess if they're good looking enough, I could be.
Wanted to know if we're swingers, but for the right price, we'll be anything right now. Yes, we're whores.
There
Yes.
we are.
So hello out there. Who's on the phone with us?
Hi guys, it's Randy from Grand Lake.
Hi, Randy.
When you're at home, I figured I'd get the first one to call in.
Oh, you're our second caller. That's awesome.
Nice.
Hi, Randy. What's going on?
What, the value? So we made good problems here too. We moved into these digs in hopes that we'd have better bandwidth. We're working on all
Look
the
at the kinks, so.
We might have to fixed. All of these kinks will be fixed, I promise you. Thank you very much for calling. Now, how do I hang up on this thing, Josh?
Just hit the red button there. You hung up on you.
Yeah, it's just hopefully to get all of the technical issues. Thanks. Hi, it's Johnny and Blondie. Hello out there.
Hi, Johnny and Blondie. This call let you know that Johnny and Blondie's tab is working well.
Beautiful. Thank you. What was that? No, she hung up. All right. So we're not on a broadcast. We're not on a broadcast station for people that are asking.
Not yet.
This studio is an internet studio, and once again, we're located in the what building again?
It's a Battery Commerce Center, right across from the library in downtown Bay City.
All right, Battery
Center
Park
Avenue.
Commerce Center.
Well, somebody just said to us, just so we know, today's the last day of Mercury retrograde.
Thank goodness.
Thank gosh.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's over.
Tomorrow's
Up there, by the way, the video is on our Facebook fan page. Okay. We're trying to get a video up there of this blizzard in New York City. It's and the guys that were sledding, or not sledding, but snowboarding behind cars through Times Square next to cop cars. It's a really cool video that we want to get up on our Blondie Facebook fan page. Skippy, if you'll get that up there for us. You're searching for, I forgot what the search term was. Blondie, can you help out?
I would just do the keyword snowboarding, NYPD.
All right, I'll get it for you here real quick, guys.
He can do it. Just
Snowboarding with the NYPD.
Yeah, that's it. Snowboarding with it up there for you now. There's also another video out there that you guys can find. It's pretty cool. And I don't even remember where this was from. And this was not part of the snow storm, the snow slamma-jamma that they're getting down there along the East Coast. But it was in another part of the United States where a veteran whose town has been very, very good to him. He's a disabled veteran. He lost a leg in, I believe, Iraq or Afghanistan. I can't remember which. But the town, like so many towns, rallied around this guy.
right.
And they got one of those tracker wheelchairs. Have you seen these with the tracks on them? They're all-terrain wheelchairs. We have them. We've been selling them here in this part of the country. There's a local guy that outfits veterans with these. And these are all-terrain wheelchairs. You can take them off hunting into the woods. You can go all kinds of places. He mounted a snow blade to the front of his and it is snow plowing the sidewalks of his town.
How cool! Where is this at?
From his wheelchair, and I've forgotten where this was.
How cool is
Another great veteran story, and you can find it, I'm sure, by searching for snowplow wheelchair. Also want to say hello to our Garber in the Garber Automotive Stores, and Garber Buick, Garber Chevy, also to Garber Nissan Hyundai and Garber Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, who are sponsors of this show as well. I'm driving a Garber Silverado for one more day. And we're taking it back to them.
You keep mentioning them, you can keep it, though.
That's what I'm more about to
Garber.
Keep trying, yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan. So anyway, I want to say hi to Garber as well this morning. They're other sponsors of ours. And Cups and Donuts. And don't forget,
what's the date we're going to be up there?
February 9th, which is Punchki Day, which is Fat Tuesday. We're going to Clare. And we're going to Cups and Donuts. And you can find them at copsdonuts.com on the internet. And in fact, no matter where you are in the country or where you are in the state of Michigan here, you can order on the internet Cups and Donuts, wonderful donuts. Just go to Cops Donuts, donuts spelled the right way, DOUGHNUTS instead of DONUTS way. Copsdonuts.com. And then on February 9th, if you can be there in Clare with us, come on out and join us.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a lot of fun out there as well. Looking forward to it. Let's see what else is
What happened over the weekend? Well, Alaska got hit with a huge earthquake up there.
But
I haven't heard much about any damage or any deaths or anything. Have you guys?
no, I haven't heard anything about any tsunamis either.
No.
Which is 6.9, I think, if I remember.
Yes,
right.
it was.
And it was, I think it was in the. We got to shut that sound off there, Josh. That's annoying. Hi, it's Johnny and Blondie.
I like it.
Hi, it's Jimmy Hollywood.
Jimmy Hollywood, calling all the way from the left coast this morning, the former Saginatian,
How you doing, guys?
Cityan. How you doing there, Jimmy?
Well, good. I'm just getting ready to start my schedule all over North America, but I wanted to wish you guys the best of luck in what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I
sweetheart.
tell you, I'm very proud of the efforts you're making. I tell you, can't hold you down, can we, Johnny?
Nope, can't keep us down.
You think we're going to lay down and
Well, that's
die?
very cool.
No.
I want to wish you the
Was
best.
that a cue? Wait a minute.
Let me talk off the air. Work something out.
Wait a minute, you gave me a cue to sing. Walk knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna keep me down, I ain't get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna keep me down.
Oh, boy.
Well, I tell you got a nice little sidekick there with Miss Blondie, you know that.
You know we love you,
I
darling.
wish you guys the best.
All right, what's-
Of the year, but,
Quickly, what's the top story? What's the top story? this
Are
week?
you calling us later?
Take care.
All right.
Well, everybody's talking about the Flint water and Jimmy Kimmel challenging fellow stars. Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon gave $10,000.
Yes, a lot of
Now he's
stars.
challenging other stars to matching.
I don't want to look that gift horse in the mouth, but $10,000.
Okay, Johnny, let's see what I talk about
All right,
here.
bye.
I gotta head for Canada.
All right,
See you later.
talk to you later, man. All right.
A lot of stars gave money. I heard the only one that I can remember was Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg gave a lot of money too. But there were a handful of stars that had given money to Flint.
I
So
repeat my challenge.
hopefully
though.
they spend it wisely.
If you are willing to shower with a Flint family,
Yeah.
we'll match you up. It sounds funny, but they're actually looking. Some of these Flint families are looking for places outside of their water system to take showers. And here's another reason why. This Legionnaire's disease, they believe, came from the Flint River. And when you're showering, all that aerosol that happens as a result of the shower carries with it the Legionnaire bacteria. They cannot even shower in these homes now. And I believe that in Flint, they have not yet come up with the water filters for the showers. So a lot of these people have friends, fortunately, in the suburbs of Flint, and they're going to their homes to shower. But there are some that do not.
It showed up at one of the hospitals down there. I believe it was McLaren. So I said, "Oh my God, you had surgery down there, and this is in the water."
Right.
Oh my
But showed up in
God.
their water at McLaren Hospital. There's a mess there, and 10,000. It's not coming up on my screen, Josh.
It should be.
It's not though. Okay, hi, it's Johnny. Johnny, Blondie, and Josh here. What's up?
And Skippy.
Skippy. And technologically.
Shut up, Josh.
And they're more technologically savvy
Right.
to answer this question. When I send an emoji from my phone to your phone, does it show up as the same emoji on your phone? In other words, my emoji, if you do not have that, so if your you're on Android, so we're probably both have Samsung phones, so we're going to probably have the same stuff. But what if I'm sending from my Android
To my
Samsung to her Apple iPhone?
Yeah.
Does the same emoji pop up or a different one? Is it a different set of artwork or not?
I've seen some.
Into the microphone, Brandon. Into the microphone.
Same as WHO, really. Into the microphone.
Into the microphone.
I've seen that some artwork doesn't show up.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
but-
shows
That's what
up
I'm
as a
wondering.
square.
Yeah.
Is that how that
Yeah, you
happens?
just get a little square, and then you have to wonder what they put.
And what happens when I send that to my friends with flip phones that are still texters, but they don't have...
You shouldn't be their friend. You should not be their friend. It's actually bad though when they got rid of the flip phone and you were like pissed off at somebody, you couldn't slam the phone down on it
Right,
anymore.
right,
So
yeah.
I miss my flip phone. I'd get one again.
Yeah. You would get a flip
I
phone.
would just slam the phone at people when I'm mad at them.
Shut up!
Here, I thought you were cool.
I'm not. I want a flip phone again.
That's
I was like, you're pretty savvy with the emojis, though. Anytime I text you, I get like a peace sign or I get
Just
a
a thumbs
fist,
up.
yeah.
I said to him the other day, if you could like start a morale booster, every time you gave a thumbs up, if it morale boosted somebody, you could make a living just doing that.
yeah.
Just a little thumb up.
For those of you following us on Periscope, we apparently are having a number of technical issues on Periscope today. I can't see it anymore.
I'm beginning to wonder if it's not Periscope.
That's what I'm thinking, because JohnnyAndBlondie.com, there's no issues with it, so.
Yeah, well, it takes a lot less bandwidth to send out audio than it does video, so that's probably part of the problem. We are using two cameras here, both sending out broadband video. So
Go to the
somewhat
YouTube.
of
The YouTube.
a bandwidth there.
Is YouTube Johnny and Blondie Live or just Johnny and Blondie?
It's Johnny and Blondie Live, all one word.
Live, just put it in the search engine.
It's gotten better. My husband will not get rid of his flip phone, she says. Somebody said. And they apparently our feed on Periscope is...
Do you watch Blacklist?
I do.
Yes.
For them. God bless them. That's
I
awesome.
love Pearl Jam.
That's... Hey, Dale, thank you. Excellent. All right.
I called them up and told them that you were the station.
They love getting those phone calls, by the way, so
I
keep
heard
calling.
they're not even answering the phones anymore.
They've lost a lot of listeners. I'll tell you, I've talked to a lot of people, man. That's just ridiculous. We watch you on Periscope.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right.
You found us.
Yeah, thank you much.
So, you're welcome.
All right. All right.
I love dedication of people. It's so humbling, isn't it?
It is. For those of you who are still asking, we are not on a radio station now. It looks like we're in these beautiful studios here that Josh Sharrow has furnished for us here in the Battery Park Commerce Center, right in downtown Bay City, right across from the Work Library, right next to the county building.
We have to make sure that we thank the W4 Divas too, because it's actually their studio, and I
Right.
just gave it to you.
Yeah.
So I don't...
The W4Divas.com, W4Divas.com. The ladies, you will love this website. They do a show at night called Devolution. We're actually going to be guests on the 2nd of February on
Yes.
Groundhog Day
Yeah.
on her show, the Evening Devs show. Again, it's W and then the number 4, then the word divas.com on the internet. All right, so Butthead criminal today from North Pole, Alaska. Butthead Joseph Box thought everything was going according to plan. He broke into a laundry and fitness business.
Oh yeah, that's where all the money is.
Laundry and fitness business.
People's leftover size.
So what are you doing?
You put your laundry in, you work out a little bit, put it in the dryer.
It doesn't sound like a bad idea, does it?
No, it doesn't.
So, Colleen writes W4Diva.com.
No.
It's W4Divas.com, darling. Blondie needs to look at the camera every once in a while. Cheat a little bit. Turn sideways on your chair. Hauling the stuff to the car, and then this is hilarious. A few minutes later, cab arrives. Cabby helps the man get into his locked car. He locked the keys to his getaway car
Oh my God.
in the car.
Nice.
And so he gets a cab service come out and help him break in. Not a good idea. The cops contacted the cab company, his name and cell phone number, and the bozo placed under arrest, of course. There's one in St. Augustine, Florida, which there almost always is. A requirement on this show has been for many, many years to always have Florida stories because there's a lot of them. We call them WTF stories, what the Florida.
What the Florida?
Or Florida.
Duh.
This one is from St. Augustine. Let me see. If you're shoplifting from Walmart, this is apparently Butthead rule number 3302239. If you're shoplifting from Walmart, it is not a good idea to have a meth lab in your getaway car.
Oh no, who does that?
Okay, so here's what a guy does. This guy's name is Jim
How
Sparks.
low have you sunken life?
He's walking to the store. Picture this. All kinds of stuff into the car.
Box of cookies.
They're following him around the store. He got $17 worth of stuff in his shopping cart, and then he walks straight out the door. Followed by store security. They've been watching him the whole time. So they, of course, call the cops. The cops arrive and find the guy loading the stuff into his SUV, which also contained a meth lab inside.
Oh, boy.
And to make matters worse, it wasn't even his car. He had borrowed this from his friend, he says. After going through a decontamination procedure, the guy was taken to jail.
That's what everybody would say, though. If there's a meth lab in your car, you just immediately go, I borrowed this car.
These aren't my pants,
It's not my meth lab. I don't know what you're talking
It's not my
about.
car.
Still starting your day now on JohnnyAndBlondie.com with video streams on Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook.
Hey, by the way, here is that picture of the guy in the snow wheelchair. If you want to hold that up to the Periscope camera there, Blondie. The chair has on-the-fly tilt on it, so it can adjust the height of the blade as he pushes snow. The gentleman that you're looking at there, if you didn't hear the story earlier, is a veteran who lost his leg in the town, got together and bought him one of these very expensive but very substantial and very cool
That's awesome.
track. Yeah.
Where would you put the meth lab on there?
No, this is not for the We're jumping around a little
A
bit.
sled in the back of
Where
it.
would you put it in?
Yeah.
But the guy in the snow wheelchair is going around, this veteran with the amputated leg is using his wheelchair that the town donated to him when he lost his leg and put a snow blade on it and is cleaning off the walkways. We're going to have Mandy Lane. About what time is she coming in to join us, by the way?
Like 8 o'clock.
About 8 o'clock this morning, Mandy Lane and Lost Time. We're going to try and get, this is a mid-Michigan morning show. It's actually a Michigan morning show.
Yeah.
We're actually physically located in mid-Michigan, but we're broadcasting all around the world. And we're going to bring you people from other parts, some of our local
I
talent.
love the fact that this is something you and I always wanted to do, was focus in on local talent, musicians, comedians, whatever your talent is. And it's a visual, so whatever your talent is, get a hold of us. We want to get you on here because these artists.
People, it matters.
I've never noticed.
It don't mean it matters.
You guys are such.
It matters. It matters. In this day and age, it matters.
What about Susan Boyle?
Exactly. Who?
Well, yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
She's a great talent. You guys.
Yeah, well, and there are some people.
Shut up, Walmart.
Sometimes you
A
can.
lot of these rock stars. Look at me.
Sometimes you're right.
Talent, yeah.
So,
So whatever your talent is, singing, comedian Rob Little's going to be on. This is the 12th.
Yeah, he's not that attractive either.
yeah, he's kind of
He's cute and a little. Oh,
And he's
he's so
funny.
cute. Yeah.
He had to have a good personality or didn't have the
short,
looks.
little bald guy. Way he's cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're looking for talent from all genres. So.
We are. So you don't. This
All of
visual
us.
that's
Yeah.
visually exciting. I mean, we're not going to here, but if you want to come on by and you'd like to be on our show, especially if you're a musician and you want to do an acoustic set, because we're not set up to do big part-time rock and roll up here, but we want to do acoustic. Then you can just reach out to us by emailing JohnnyAndBlondie@gmail.com. Johnny, then the word A-N-D, Blondie @gmail.com. There you have it right there. If we do, we're going to showcase all of your local talent here. And on off days,
Backwards
why?
on the
It's all
screen.
backwards. When you put it up.
No, it doesn't show up backwards. Go ahead and put it up
I
there.
put it up in this.
It doesn't?
No, go put it up.
Put it up.
Put it up.
Put it backwards.
I'm looking at the YouTube.
Oh no, it comes out right,
It
John.
does?
Yes.
No.
Just the way we look
Look how
at it,
smart
like
we are.
backwards.
Yeah. So we'll showcase a lot of local talent, live and acoustic music, and on off days, Blondie will showcase whatever talent she has. So we'll
Oh, I don't think I can.
all right. So over the weekend, Josh, are you a football fan? Josh, by the way, to those of you joining us, Josh Sherrill, our new, we're going to come up with a better nickname for him, but Josh is our new producer and host.
Yay, Josh!
Yay!
We're
Galaxy
happy to be
Studios.
with
We
you.
finally raised
And Skippy, are you a football fan?
What's football?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh my God.
I like
Serious?
watching it, like Lions. You know, unfortunately, I like watching the Lions.
Can I get another foot? Can I get a football discussion? You've nodded off and told us to shut up.
No, that's not it. Because you ad nauseum talk about football. Yeah. So I didn't have the TV on at all yesterday. Who is going to the Super
So
Bowl?
the football fan didn't watch the championship. He just doesn't watch.
I didn't.
In a bad way, they said, hey, he was a phenomenal quarterback in his day, but it's time for him to retire. So now I have to switch my loyalties, Blondie.
All right.
I gotta go with Peyton Manning and the Broncos, and they're going to be the underdog. Cam Newton and the Panthers are big time favorite in this game.
I just want to know how much of a shock it was to the Patriots because they are so full of themselves. What was the final score? Do you remember?
It was the final.
Ooh.
It was very close.
Okay.
Very, very close.
That
Now,
had to have been shocking. To
in
them.
the afternoon, the Cam Newton score against the Arizona Cardinals was hugely loud. I think it was 49-15 was the final score on that one.
What did Hal call them? The Cheetahs?
Patriots, the Cheetahs, yeah.
Yeah.
The New England Cheetahs
Yeah.
going down the feet. And more than one person was pretty happy to see that happen yesterday because a lot of people are upset with the New England. So, 7:18.
5 this morning.
18 minutes past top of the hour. We are
We're also
okay. So Johnny and Blondie Live is what you search for also on TuneIn, and it will pop up.
TuneIn is just an app. Somebody, I don't know where I read it yesterday, email, I think it was on Facebook. He said, well, it's free for a week, but then it was $7.99 a month after that. No, dude, I don't know what you were reading, but the tune is free.
Yeah.
You can just close out of that little box that says $7.99. There's a little X there.
Yeah.
Just close out. Don't give them $8.
No. Not going to cost you. It costs $8, yeah.
Exactly. All right. So yeah, I forgot about that. TuneIn Radio is the name of the.
Yep.
Throughout the mid-Michigan area and in Chicago.
Ignore. Are drugs and alcohol involved here at all?
The father was eventually found and arrested. Both parents are 20,
Oh, my God.
and the boy is in custody of Child Protective Services.
What makes you think he's...
Well, kids, little kids. Did your little kids ever?
I don't remember.
They see toilets, they become enamored by them because
Right.
they see stuff going in them and then goes down, and they don't
Yeah.
know they're learning. So they like to play with them. So this kid, I'm going to guess, got into the toilet, and got his foot stuck in the thing.
Oh,
Is my guess. Now, my kids were a little bit more creative than that. They decided to flood our entire apartment. So my kids we had a 3-story, it had a basement that had like a finished room in it, a second story, and a top. Did you do that? Somebody's asking my daughter if she did that.
No, it had to be gaming.
My sister flushed my mom's credit card down the toilet.
Uh-oh, we're doing this on so many different venues, including YouTube. Skippy, you're responding to the YouTubers, right? Skippy's monitoring your
Are there any
YouTube.
good comments, Skippy?
Yeah.
Right now, no, it's just all about the technical
Yeah, we're having
difficulties.
technical issues with a lot of this. But again,
It's a Monday.
yeah, again, we've really fallen. We really have a lot of technical things we have to get into and get worked out because it's just all new technology, folks. We're doing our best. So just bear with us.
Please.
We're getting a lot of people that are saying, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine." But I think sooner or later, your tolerance for this may go away.
But the JohnnyBlondie.com, oh no, what are they? Yeah, JohnnyBlondie.com, they're not having any issues on there, so.
Johnny and Blondie, hello out there.
Interesting post on Facebook over the weekend about the Flint water.
Yeah, what did it say?
It said, if the lead in the bullets don't kill you, the lead in the water will.
I saw that too. I think that's awesome. Thank
So
you.
do I.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Alrighty. Anyway, having issues here. It's not coming up. We're going to be getting it on iron. It's already, you can also find it at JohnnyAndBlondie.com on the internet, and then the video feeds are YouTube and Periscope, and soon Facebook, right?
Just bear with us. This is only day 8 for us on the air, so.
For Johnny and Blondie, this is Casey Kasem. The All-American. With a story that may amaze and confuse you. Did you know there's no such person as Willie Nelson? Like Kris Kringle, he's just a nice man with whiskers. How can he be? Well, I'll tell you. All of Willie Nelson's songs are just old Beach Boy records played backwards. Listen. Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, unbelievable. For Johnny and Blondie, this is Casey Kasem saying keep your feet planted firmly on the ground and shoot them.
We really want to bring Facebook
I don't
in.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might have been a driver's license, actually.
And the driver's
Yeah,
license.
just all of it. It just went down
So
there.
you cancel all of it. All right. It's just Periscope. Periscope we're going to work on. We got to work on bandwidth for that. Same thing for YouTube. YouTube bandwidth. YouTube.
My mom. Who else is that? There's 2 other people. That's awesome.
So we will track this, and that's
This is
what we're
groundbreaking.
explaining to our clients. And the other thing is that people that go out of their way to view us in these different ways, it's a little bit more work, obviously. So if you're doing that, you're hopefully we'll be okay.
And even now,
Rich, Mark, well, awesome guys. By the way, they're angels over there too. These are the guys that help me every year when I'm looking for families to host other families at Christmas.
Oh,
They come
yes,
through me.
that's these guys. Oh,
That's these
yeah.
guys.
These
They're
guys
awesome
have
guys.
beautiful hearts, yeah.
Rich Mark Financial Wealth Management in Frankenmuth is a great organization. Garver is our automotive sponsor. There's some new sponsors on Total Control the Tracks DJ Service, which is a local company here in mid-Michigan. DJs, they're veteran owned, and we love pushing veteran businesses on this show. You can find them on Facebook by looking up TCT Music, and if you do, business with them. Watchdog Tactical is a disabled veteran-owned business that we've been pushing to. The guy's originally from here. He has a big base of customers, and they sell Kydex holsters for pistols and ammo magazines and all kinds of stuff.
For local artists to get their music out. So this is such an
This
awesome
is
opportunity.
beautiful, yeah.
We're giving you guys, but if you have any questions about any of the music, so if you're not from the area, even if you are from the area, and you have questions about who sang what or did that song, hey! We've got to get this bandwidth issue figured out.
Well, see, I don't understand what would be happening.
Well, for one thing, let's hardwire it into there.
We could probably have
Let's hardwire into there. We can't hardwire into there.
Yeah.
But that's Wi-Fi. So this is taking up Wi-Fi. This is taking up Wi-Fi. So
We could hook this up on a different Wi-Fi.
but just hardwire it.
We could hardwire that easily,
It's
yeah.
stream anyway. So if you hardwire him in, and
I can hardwire
for that matter, if we hardwire everything that we don't need on Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
then we'll have more Wi-Fi bandwidth.
I could hardwire that, and then this would be the only thing on the
What
Wi-Fi.
about the Skype? Does that have to be? Does that have to be on Wi-Fi?
No, we're good with that.
Okay, all right.
That's a separate internet
So
service
hardwire
altogether.
that, and let's see if that helps us.
Yeah. Let me see what's on there. I can do it tomorrow for sure.
You know what I keep thinking about? I keep thinking about watching the movie Private Parts.
But no, I mean, it's connecting, it's fine, but every once in a while when he starts talking, and he starts going,
You got this.
we'll just go click, actually, click, and it's out. And there are people like telling me,
Get us all on. You guys find it.
I have it. It's on the card. Yeah, I gotta get you one still, but they're nice and thick. Shows.
That's sweet, thank you. But you're only with us 3 days a week, and we need a
Until we
permit.
get money coming
We
in.
need a permit, Stevie, is what we need.
When are you done with school?
You hear that, Johnny?
Okay. By then we'll have money.
The website.
That's the Johnny and Blondie on TuneIn.
And I'm still trying to get the money from my day job.
I worked for years as an intern before I gotta pay your dues.
Well, what the hell? How did that speed up the stuff?
We'll work that out tomorrow. We're gonna
You
get
guys are so much happier. We are sharing, thank you.
hardwire that.
You guys look so much happier.
Make a difference,
Of
especially
course, they
if
couldn't
we
see
only
us
got 40
before they
minutes.
only heard us.
What we'll do is we'll hardwire it in right there. We'll hardwire it in the next spot right there, and then we'll put that
There we
Wi-Fi
go.
on a different Wi-Fi. We'll be okay.
Johnny and Blondie live.
That was awesome.
Is
Yeah, Sins in Stereo. It's Jade Lounge, Friday night. I'll be your host, Dad.
Local, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Great guys.
Josh and I went out to Scott Baker's birthday bash on Saturday night and had a great time out there. It was a full house. And
Yeah, the kid Alan, that was the Alan Parsons project, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There was his stage manager was there, and his name is Kenny Stoll, right?
Yeah.
And come to find out, I looked him up on Facebook because that's what I do. I just stalk people afterwards.
Yes, you did.
And I stalked him on Facebook, and weird enough, I actually taught him typing when he was in the 7th grade through St.
Are you
Charles Community
serious?
School.
he was a producer for Alan Parsons?
Yeah, and he's awesome. I mean,
Oh my
incredible.
God,
We're
it's
in
awesome.
Tri-City Brewing, right?
Yeah.
So where's my beer?
Blondie
Yeah, we're not held by FCC rules anymore. We can drink during
They
this
have
show.
so much wine in the studio.
OMG.
So much alcohol in here. We could be
There
drunk
will
all
be
night.
mornings, by the way. I promise you. We'll do it on purpose.
Pinot.
Bloody Marys.
We'll have parties up here. We'll have a
Yeah.
round table party or something with some politician. We'll make
Right.
them drink and then we'll interview them.
Well, they were great. And actually, all the artists that performed during Scott's show were amazing.
Yeah.
It was a great time. I had some health issues, so I had to leave. And Josh went with me, but we had a great time.
Absolutely.
Well, what did you guys see out there?
Happy birthday, Scott. Scott took the stage first, and I've got to be honest with you, I don't remember the names, but they were awesome.
Lots of acoustic.
It's acoustic,
Tri-City
yes.
Brewing Company has some pretty good beer, don't they?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have awesome beer.
I hate to tell you that I've never been in there until Blondie invited me on Saturday. What a great place!
Is that the Peel family? Is that the same one?
I couldn't
They're
tell you.
involved?
I don't know.
I got
It's
to
right off. It's off of Trumbull and Bay City here, and usually it's just a small room. But I didn't even know they opened up a door and there was this huge room with a stage. And
Right. We have to be somewhat selective. I mean,
No poems.
Yeah.
yeah, we're not doing bongo beats.
But if you've got music, you're a musician that does great acoustic, send us an audition via our Gmail website, JohnnyAndBlondie@gmail.com. If you're a guest from the area that has a big event coming up that you'd like us to be involved in, again, let us know about it at JohnnyAndBlondie@gmail.com, or you can call us anytime on the air at that number, 989-414-1208, 989-414-1208. All right. Now they're asking me questions in Greek letters. How do I answer that question? If you're calling,
Just say yes.
Say port, yeah. The answer is yes. Whatever you said there.
They're
Yeah.
saying Greek?
Completely
Well,
agree.
we have Russian, Cyrillic. They will send them because we do have listeners in China. I don't know about China, Japan, Australia,
We got
Greece.
Prague and Dubai checked in this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
And some of these people have different. These are people that are watching
Oh,
us on
come
Periscope,
on. What
by
does
the way.
BBB mean?
It's 6E, 6E, 6E. Hun, Sayport, whoever you are, the answer is always B. Somebody else said. So they're writing us in their alphabets, like Japanese and
Oh, we're DJs. We're not
Russian
smart.
and I can't. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're just saying the new fat guy is really attractive. I know it
New
is.
fat guy.
Josh Sherrill is our new producer. We're coming up with a better name for
Hey,
him than that.
Josh.
Yay.
What does your wife call
Your
you?
parents
What's
sucked
your
at
name?
naming
Give
you.
us some of your nicknames.
I've only really had Fat Josh Little Car when I drove a small car.
We're not
But
calling
I
him
don't
that.
really like that.
You don't like Jumbo Josh?
Jumbo.
We're not calling him anything derogatory.
It's
no.
not derogatory. It's in.
I don't think we need to say the last name. I don't think
just
the last.
Josh.
Yeah, I don't
Josh
think
the
the
producer.
last.
Josh producer boy.
Josh the producer.
Josh the producer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
That's
fun.
not bad.
Let's work on that.
We're
gonna
skip
skip the answer.
the intern, Josh the producer.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Johnny the Diva.
They're all one
Blondie.
name. Yeah, good point. Good
Yeah,
point.
I don't know. I gotta have a fun name.
All right. Aloha from Kaanapali, Maui. Boy, do I wish I was there.
Oh, please. Can we come?
Those of you who are listening to us at JohnnyAndBlondie.com may not be aware that Periscope is an
Congratulations to them, and they've done a great job. And people that are listening on JohnnyAndBlondie.com, the Periscope link is.
I don't have the card right here. I wouldn't flash it up here, but Blue Thumb Digital, Jeff and his. Right there on Michigan Avenue. Blue Thumb Digital. They'll have you up and running in a day. They're amazing.
Like right outside of where we used to work?
Yeah, it's right there on Michigan, right around the corner from the
Yeah.
old radio station. Yeah.
Wow, did they come through big time for us?
Yeah. A lot of people are starting to take their chargers to work now to recharge them. We're gonna be like Dennis Hodges used to be, super accurate and all encompassing. Yeah, they're not doing well. Apparently, we bonded a little bit too much of their money. There was a guy just around the corner, peeking around the corner. You might want to check on it.
He's fine.
Oh, he's fine. All right.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we don't have a stalk.
Security.
Yeah, where's our security guys?
It's Josh's old partner.
ISIS had to cut salaries in half after their airstrikes destroyed major cash reserves. We
About the one that they got ambushed.
I want to get. Let me just finish this thought. If if you're one of these young kids that are listening in here this morning on our really avant-garde, cutting-edge, looks like Skippy here and might be calling ISIS for a job, make sure you know that Skippy by our listeners and viewers have been
members. There was a helicopter above it and targeted in, and the moment that they opened up the doors, they were ambushed and they killed a whole bunch of ISIS members and bombed the building. I gotta find the whole story to get all the details.
I like hearing that.
Oh, it was great. I think it was on our friend Jeff Shaw's website, so I'm gonna go look it up here.
Wow.
I'm like, that's awesome.
It is awesome. It's nice to hear. Normally you don't applaud people getting killed, obviously, but these guys,
they're the scum of the earth.
They are pretty nasty.
So we got a comment on YouTube. It says Johnny does better.
Hey guys, what do ISIS chiefs' wives look like? Ugh. Anyway,
just eyes. That's all they are. Just eyes.
Managed to blag their way. That must be a British word. Blag their way through to the group's head. ISIS, the elite troopers even managed to hide assault weapons, grenades, and ammo beneath their roomy ankle-length. Gotta want their wives to dress in miniskirts. Is what's going to happen here.
That's what happens.
In case they encountered armed resistance from Islamist militants. After making their way through the town, they located the house of a senior terrorist chief who used a transmitter to relay. Dude, I got it down here. It's a different play button. Thank you. And they're straight over. Working on it, folks. There with us, Mandy Lane at the Lost Highway, joining us live. Coming up next, with Johnny and Blondie live at JohnnyAndBlondie.com and on Periscope and YouTube and TuneIn. Good morning.
We're going to do this one night.
Oh, you were?
Oh, you were? Sorry.
Sorry, I got it.
It'll be alright.
I'm sorry, Mandy.
It's okay.
You can do it.
Two people
I'm good. How are
When do
you?
you want to set them up at? Yeah, absolutely. I'll just sit here.
We have another, we don't have the fourth mic. We're going to have a fourth mic eventually. We have three.
Yeah.
We just gotta wire it out.
All right, so we both use the same mic.
Okay.
No, you're okay.
So you guys go ahead and sit where you can.
Yeah, where do you want me?
Right here. I'll go back by Johnny.
Okay.
But, yeah, okay, just make sure he's, there we go.
We just gotta make sure.
Playing to that camera, guys, okay?
Okay.
All right, now so you're going to pull yourself up till you're into that camera if you want to be on camera.
Somebody said there's a way to hardwire Periscope.
I gotta take that Asus computer that guy donated because everything went fine with that computer because there's nothing on it other than the wire past that, right? And as soon as I turned it on, I showed Johnny, the cam, this
Periscope!
like the feed is completely upside down.
I know.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We brought you guys some t-shirts and CDs.
Oh, awesome, man.
Okay, thank you, Mandy.
Anyways, thank you.
Yes, we will give these away. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Mandy, we'll start off by talking to you about what you got coming up. What's going on, okay, with you guys. What would you like us to talk about? Let's put it that way.
Just short.
You have an event coming up? You got any?
Well, we're doing the Brantley Gilbert pre-party concert this week, so that's kind of
Let's talk
on the
about
radar
that.
right now.
Let's talk about that. And then we're going to do a song. And we'll talk a little more. And then we'll do another song, and then we'll be done.
You gotta play this, so.
Yeah, just so people can see it. If they're hearing you, they want to see it. That's the point. So.
We should come in earlier. We got to scoot out of here at 8:30 to go do an interview, but it would have been great to spend a lot of time with you
Yeah,
guys.
this will be good. We got a half hour, so we're good.
You want to come back to it, John?
No, I'm just gonna interview right here. Yeah,
Why don't you work back your message? Or you need to be over there?
Hi,
You know what?
there's Skippy the
You know what,
intern.
Josh? While they're
Hi,
playing,
nice to meet
why don't you do a little camera work on Periscope?
Move it around.
Yeah, move it around.
Sounds dangerous.
All right.
Take it up and stay.
No.
By the way, I almost bought you a, it's a small tripod for your phone. I saw that in Meyer. I was like, Johnny needs one of those, and I looked at my wallet, I was like,
How much
I'm still broke.
I'm still
Mobi is what we're going to eventually get. It's a camera that goes in the center of the room. You Bluetooth it to your phone for Periscope, and you actually have a controller for it. It takes shots at different parts of the room. It focuses in on you. You can do a moving shot of you.
So it's kind of like one of those 360 cams that they're starting to
Here we go.
for video.
Mandy Lane and Lost Highway. With that one here, and again, I apologize because I'm still learning this system in front of me, Mandy. So I need you to tell me the name of that song because I don't have it listed on here anymore.
Sure. That song's called Summer Song.
Summer Song. It was played by Mandy Lane. That was a recording. You've got several CDs out, do you not, Mandy?
We have a couple of CDs. Yeah.
All right. We've got Mandy Lane and the Lost Highway today. And mostly original music. What do you do?
We do both. We do covers and original music in our shows.
What's your story? What's your background?
Well, I actually started 9 years ago,
Okay.
and kind of just got a quick band. I was one of the first members of the band to help me get that started, and we performed and we won and took first place. So we did it again the next year, and that took off. And next thing you know, there was festivals and all kinds of people
That's
asking
because
us
your
to do
voice
shows.
is phenomenal.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it really is great. What's your background? You're from the area also, right?
Yeah, I've been in rock bands on Midland Street for years, in the 90s, that whole scene. So I was pretty much retired, and a buddy of mine who owned a studio recorded her demo for the radio contest. Said, hey, if you want to, she's got to perform live. She was selected. No, I'm done. I don't want to do it. He goes, man, come on. Hey, one guitar. This is really see this girl. You really should see maybe I could do one night. So we did one night, and that was it. It's been going
The rest is history.
Yeah.
We've been hearing all about, we haven't been in the country genre for a while, either of us. We've worked country in the past, but for so many years here we've been doing the classics and stuff. And around the periphery in this area in mid-Michigan, you hear Mandy Lane and Lost Highway all the time.
Oh, see your name everywhere, yeah.
I was so excited that we were going to be able to get you on a show from the studio here
Well,
this
we're
morning.
honored to be your first guest.
Thank you so much. So we're going to hear a song here, and then I want to ask you about where we can see you soon, okay?
Sure.
All right, so what's the first song we're going to have?
Hot Mess?
Yeah, we'll do a sing along. And now she's gone a bit too far, but she's dancing on the bar, showing at the world the moving in her stars. She's a high mess in a Betsy Johnson dress, with a spag ties and a marble in her hand. She's a train wreck. All the girls say, what the heck? Good God Almighty, that girl, she was a high so swimming in a pool, got no flood. Now she's doing the walk of shame. She don't even know his name. He took her out back, tagged her like she's wild game. She's a high, straight but it hasn't hit her yet. Good God Almighty, that girl, she was a hotbed. I said, good God Almighty, that girl, she was a hotbed. I said, wait for a minute, she's gonna get it. Girl, she won't admit it. She was a
Monday, Chinese on Monday.
Yeah, that was a song Greg wrote. And it has nothing to do with Chinese.
Is it racist?
Oh, it's about getting Chinese food on Monday nights.
Oh, okay.
But
All
you
right.
don't really talk about
Oddly
it.
enough, yeah.
All right.
It doesn't sound like it's a great song. It's great to me.
All righty. Friends and Lovers. She's got to get life. Runaway with Me. Hell, just named the songs of one of her CDs, Drunken Love. Her other CD has the song you just heard, Hot Mess. Events are.
Yes. We don't, I know, because we're a little bit slackers at the beginning of this year. But we'll be updating that here in another week or so and put up our shows that we got coming up.
Good.
Can people email for booking and things like that?
Absolutely. They can email us through our website. There's a link to contact us.
All right. Very good.
Facebook too is huge on that.
Yeah.
So.
Pick us up on Facebook.
Yeah, we tend to. We've learned that the hard way after 8-9 years being stuck in 3 hours of expressways closed and 40 below. And
Do you guys tend? I mean, I know you travel all around, but do you tend to travel? Awesome, and you know. Missing are just incredible. I want to do that for us.
Thank you. We're happy.
Either beforehand, that Greg was homeless before.
Thank you.
Magic Landing from Lost Highway, everybody.
That is awesome.
See you. We can all.
Radio and
Right.
we'll do it.
all right, let me know.
Hit it.
I've been waiting for this for so long. I've been ready for this all week long. I'm gonna put my best foot forward. We're gonna race ahead all weekend long. 'Cause you ain't wasted a day, damn sure it ain't. Gonna put my tight jeans on. I'm gonna sing a drinking song about this living straight for so long. I don't going down, you better give it up, baby. Take one down, pass that bottle around. 'Cause you ain't wasted a day, damn sure it ain't.
Can't get my hands working this early.
All right, come on. I bought some coffee this weekend. All I need are my good friends. I'm gonna give me some loving, good friends. Some good whiskey and good loving. Out of time, we're gonna give it up. Battle around. So you ain't damn sure it is. I wanna lose some inhibitions. I wanna make some bad decisions. I'm gonna keep my intuition. Go ahead, set permissions. 'Cause if you ain't wasted, damn sure it is. Here we go.
Woo!
Big one down, pass it round and wasted. Hey, damn sure is. Just been wasted. Hey, damn sure
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen,
What a talent.
MandyLane.com, MandyLayne. Thank you so much for being a part of this. You're listening. Whiskey Beer Morning Show. I like that.
Boxino.
Yeah.
We are your people for that.
Boxino, yeah.
That's what I like. Fellow drunks all get.
I think anything.
Loving them.
Thank you, Josh, for. Never hear her on a morning radio show anymore. Come in like it was a death sentence to have to be there at all, and she wouldn't say anything but one-word answers. Josh Carter wouldn't look you in the eye. So it's always risky getting musicians and comedians on morning radio shows, but you guys, it's not really a radio show. Okay, so as well, your wife just came in and said that if you stop by, she'd prefer the salmon for dinner tonight. Anyway.
Oh.
I know. I told you, pretty mild. Dirty jokes tomorrow. Okay?
Dirty jokes.
Yeah.
And Brody and the Bush Road Trio would be in there. Those are old friends of mine, so I should be able to get them in here. So they're actually my kids. They don't like me. I'm old.
Later today. So.
Yeah. Johnny and Blondie Facebook fan page is what you're looking for. And we are out the door. Until tomorrow, remember what we always say. Pray,
Work,
spend,
love,
and support our troops. Goodbye till tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye.